What's going on, guys? I am your host, Sam Paddy Project, and as you would have seen by the thumbnail and the title, we are going to be doing something special. We are going to be creating the Civic TIR. So I've gone ahead and got myself a Civic TI. Now there's only 500 of them ever made, so it is a bit of a special car. Now I need a car with 5 doors. The FN2 only comes with 2 doors. The Type S only comes with 2 doors. The Civic TI is a 5-door variant, and it's rare and it's in white, so that's why I had to go for it. Now I'm going to be doing a giveaway every single episode of this series, so go hit that subscribe button and don't forget to comment and stick about until I announce what we are going to be giving away. So to get this project done, what we're going to have to do is take a lot of the parts off of this car: the engine, the gearbox, the subframe, the brakes, the suspension, and we're going to have to transfer it onto that car. And I don't know if I have the skill to do it. I don't know if I have the knowledge to do it. So it is going to be me going into uncharted waters with this one. It's going to be awesome. So enough of my waffling. Let's jump straight in and look at Project TIR. So here we have it. This car is so interesting to me, purely because it's a Mark 8 and the TI version had a few little extras. So you can see there, that isn't your average 1.8 front bumper. This car's got a GP kit on it. As you can see, we've got like the Type S sports grille on there, and of course some aftermarket white bulbs. We like that. I think 6,000K if I'm not mistaken. Also down here, nice gloss black fog light cover. We're definitely going to be swapping those out for ones with a scoop to get more airflow. We're not going turbo or anything just yet. Oh, I'm giving the game away a little bit there, but we'll see what happens. Team Dynamics 17-inch wheels. Apparently these are really good for track, lightweight wheel, and I think all these optional extras was £3,700. I went a bit high in the video, so I thought I'd edit that bit out and let you know the actual price. Like these extra features. So we can see a nice blade along the side skirt, nice gloss black blade, and we can see at the back there where I've given it a little love tap with my GTO. Another thing to fix. So if we come round to the rear bumper, also nice new floor in the garage, bit dirty. We have a nice little gloss black blade on the bumper, if the camera will pick it up, all the way along. So this isn't your average Mark 8, and obviously being in white, I think it looks gorgeous. I might need to change these back to white, not the Champ white, because I know on the Champ whites they're white, and I think that the white on white just looks sensational. Come in here, also got obviously the aftermarket stereo. That's all in place. This stereo is super outdated now, so we're just definitely going to have to upgrade that to like a later version of Pioneer. Pioneer head units are brilliant in my opinion. So how many miles we got on the clock? 103, but that doesn't matter because all this dash is going to be getting changed out bar this piece. Hopefully this piece will fit on my Type R dash. And yeah, so we're going to be pulling all of this out, and obviously the difference here is, well, with the Type R, like with the Type S's, I think, and the normal Mark 8s, like the steering is just a bit loose, but on the Type R it's like really tight, so we're definitely gonna have to change the steering wheel and steering column and steering rack, all the fun stuff. Probably gonna have to do the whole subframe, but in a nutshell, I think this car is amazing. Let's get under the bonnet quickly. So underneath the bonnet, I think it's R18 something engine, just your normal 1.8. It's running nice and sweet. I don't know why I'm really doing this to such a good car, but this engine has had its issues in the past, because the guy I bought it from needed a new head gasket, so we've done a new head gasket and it's running really well, but at the same time it's like, how much damage has it done before we done the repair? So I just rather do a 2-for-1, rip this lump out, put the lump from the old Type R there. Oh, don't look. You don't need to know why the wheels are off that, I'm sure you can guess. Anyways, yeah, so it's all pretty standard stuff. See, engine bays are white. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen a lot of this engine in my previous videos. If not, go back and watch them if you want to know a bit more. So I guess there's only one thing to do now, and it's start pulling this apart. So let's jump in. So without delay, we have to get to work on this. There's going to be a lot of more intricate things that I'm not going to show on this video because I've done it in previous videos before, so check the description if you want to be able to do any of these things and you want to know exactly how to do it. It will all be timestamped and linked to my other videos. So with the car in the air and the wheel loosened for later on, I'll start taking off the side arches to be able to get access to some of the screws to the bumper. There's a few clips underneath, a few bolts underneath, which I've already undone too. So with all of that out of the way, now I've got to take off the bumper, and there we go. So if you've managed to get this far in the video, I'm going to be giving away a carbon fibre shifter to one of you guys. So go down there into the comments, write me a comment, put subscribe next to it, hit that subscribe button, and you are in for your chance with winning a carbon fibre shift knob. So we've got different styles, we've got different adapters, so it will fit every single car. So it doesn't matter what car you've got, I'm going to be picking the winner with one of those spin the wheels. So your username on YouTube will go into that. I'll leave you a comment underneath your comment on mine to get in contact with you, and then I will be sending one out to you. We've got all different styles, absolutely no reason why you shouldn't be entering, so get down there, you know what you got to do, go and do it. Plus, I'm sure that added at least 5 horsepower, now how many playing. So straight onto the grill, couple of bolts, couple of clips, nice and easy. So after that, there was some plastic shrouding at the bottom just to give me a bit more access to the crash bar, all 12mm bolts and an outside air temperature sensor. Now the headlights are coming straight off as well. And now I started removing the cowl just to make my life a little bit easier for when I have to remove the front arches. So with the cowl completely removed, let's undo some trims and get access to the bolts. Now with the wheel off, I was able to get off the inner arch lining just to be able to access a few more bolts for the wing, just to make it a little bit easier. And there we go. Okay, so here's where we're up to. Wings are off, and now we're going to start working on the engine bay. So going to remove the battery, remove the airbox, try and remove the exhaust. The tricky bit about doing those wings was just getting behind all of this, because I did not know the bolt was there, but it was there. So I managed to find that just in the corner. It wasn't too difficult to get off. So after you heard that little kid say it's broken, yes it is. So let's get this battery out of the way and move on to the airbox. Load of clips, load of hoses, taking it straight off. You want to be careful because coolant lines do run through there and you don't want to get splattered. So with the engine cover off, I moved straight on to removing the exhaust, the top half. So that was a load of 12mm bolts as well, and the cat is out. So onto the section of the exhaust that runs underneath the engine. Now these spring bolts do like to snap, but in my case, got lucky and they didn't snap. And it also has a bracket that holds it on, and also another 2 bolts that aren't shown on the front of the cat. So while I'm here, might as well drain the coolant. Now it is the next day, so I'm just going to remove the throttle body just to give us a bit more clearance for when this engine comes out. And now it's time to start stripping the interior as well. Because the aim of the game here is to get as many jobs done as I possibly can that I can do by myself before good old Godfrey from GoFlex Automotive comes and gives me a hand. So we have made a huge effort, and I'm just going to get you up to speed on where we're at. So we've got most of the dash out. So we've got all the clocks out. Well, not all of the clocks, we've got top ones still to take out. All the center console. We are making really good progress. So there's only going to be a few bolts. Got to take off all of these stalks to actually release this dash. So when it comes to the engine bay, we've got most of the stuff out. We just need to disconnect the fuel line there. and of course obviously take off a few auxiliaries, take off the belt, alternator, just clear as much space as we possibly can to be able to get this engine out. And obviously we need to take off the front cross member just to give us access to hopefully be able to pull that out all in one lump with the gearbox attached. If not, gearbox has got to come off, but we need this car like a skeleton for when we're putting K20 in, and obviously all the fuse boxes, ECU and wiring. I think that's probably gonna be the most challenging thing about this for me personally anyway, because I've never done any of this. But I've ordered some new modifications for it, so next video is going to be a little bit more exciting than this one. I'm just waiting for my parts delivery. But if you like what you've seen, go down there, hit that subscribe button. It's your boy Sam Paddy Projects, and we will carry on with the TIR in the next video.